All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the best primetime Forex simulation here in the world here today, right now. Open to trade, initially risked $50, but managed risk and only lost $12. Oh, amazing. Very well done. Very, very well done. All right, let's see over here. What are we trying to do? Okay, thank you for the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. Okay. So, seems like nothing has happened so far in terms of where we wanted price to go since we uploaded the analysis of the breakdowns. Nothing has really happened so far, unless we do a retest or create a support at 159.700 for pound yen for it to continue up. I think that's going to be pretty good. We got like almost a 60-61 pip range. So potential buys if support is respected. 159.750. There we go. Looking at gold, we have almost like the same thing over here. We need some sort of a solid support formed on gold. You know, if we can form a support at this time. International brokers are banned by the State Bank of Pakistan. This looks like they're following the same routine as India. So everyone is going to be kicked off the platform if you're from Pakistan. Okay, this is GJ. Yes, this is GJ. Oh yeah. Oh, these both are GJ. Okay, my bad. Alright, let's take a look at gold. Okay, so gold is still ranging here. I mean, we're still consolidating, right? So these are the levels we had, like, you know, when I sent the analysis, and we're just consolidating over here. So I mean, we're just waiting. You know, I think pretty good sells are below 1842 for price to move down. Potential sells below 1842 right here, and potential buys above 1849 on gold. $18.49. That's it. That's all what I'm looking at gold, and this is all what I'm looking at pound yen. So we'll see what happens. Okay, if anybody knows how to get enrolled in his intake through bank transfer, please let me know in the live chat. Yes, bank transfer, no. Bank transfer only available for local deposits. Other than that, no. So, yeah, I guess we'll have to wait here for price to form some sort of a support on pound yen. So we'll see. What do you think of gold? Sell or buy? Hey, Roy Ohams. What do I think about gold? Sell or buys? Just take a buy and a sell, and then close the one in drawdown, and there you go. You got yourself a winning trade. Or what you can do is you can wait for price to potentially break below 1842 right here. Wait for price to break below 1842 so that we can continue on pushing down till at least 1836 in this 47 pip range. So that's what we can hope to get. Or we can wait for price to break above 1849 for price to move up. Are you looking for a sell if it closes below the area on GJ? Andrew Chaika. Probably not. We'll see. We'll see how we do close in pound yen, because I mean, looking at pound yen, it's just tough, man. Very, very tough price action. The only clean maybe price action I see is below 159.350 right here. 159.350. This is like you know, 48 pip range. That's the only thing I see over here for sells. Potential sells below 159. 300, right? 159, 300. So we'll see. So just by looking at how price is set up on pound yen, how price is set up on gold, this is a very clear indication that this is probably going to be a day where you have to wait for price to form something that you recognize from before, and then you can, you know, do it that way. Let's take a look at this chart. Please tell me if I'm correct or wrong. You're looking for buy above this area, sell below this area. Looks good. But I guess there's a support right here as well, because if we do break below, then there's a rejection and a support. So better to look below this area here. Okay, let's take a look at this here by fortune. This is pound USD. Buys above here, sells below here. Watch for wick rejection if we come down. Excellent. So we just gotta wait how it's gonna close. How can I pay for with crypto in market fluidity? Send an email at rakeel at theforexfamily.com. What losses should I use for a £950 trading account? Struggling to find a positive calculators. Can't afford magic keys right now. Go through the risk management. Hey, Sayed, go through the database, man. Buddy, go through the database. I talk about, it's in the risk management 1.0. We talk about lot sizes. Go through that and you won't be asking that question. And don't even try to trade if you haven't gone through the entire database. At least the unlearn and relearn section. You know, it's very tough. For example, we have defined one resistance, waiting for the candle to close above resistance. We should wait for close volume. Depends what's happening. Depends, but you need to send a chart. You need to send analysis. We haven't seen any analysis from you, Zainab. You have to send analysis, because what if scenarios can be a lot. You know, we need to see what chart you're talking about. You know, if a candle is closing above, is there volume time? Is there no volume time? You know, but mostly if a candle is going to break above the high of the previous candle, when there's volume, then there's a high probability it should continue moving in that direction. But charts help as well. So what you're talking about is basically impulse entries, right? Impulse entries, don't focus on executing as the candle breaks the high of the previous candle. Don't focus on that. Don't take trades based on that. You know, when I picked up that idea, I spent maybe 6-7 months just watching that happen. You guys come in and you guys see impulse entries and you guys want to execute on impulse entries without even watching and reading and learning about it. It's not going to work. You know, that's why you guys lose and get frustrated, because with impulse entries, there's a high probability in the beginning you're going to lose trades. There's a high probability. So you got to sit, watch, and miss trades, right? Before, I used to wait for the candles to close, and most of the times, or sometimes, candles would continue moving without closing, and I would miss the trades. I did that for maybe 6 months. You know, 6 months I sat back and saw candles move without taking a trade because there was no clear indication. You know, but then I started studying and I started asking myself that, okay, if a candle is moving and is not giving me any confirmation to enter, how can I execute even in this situation? And then I picked up this idea that, oh, okay, if it's breaking the high and it's moving up, a bullish trend is actually when a price makes a higher high and a higher low, and if it's breaking the high, maybe at that break of the high I can execute. And then I spent 2 months watching that okay, how many times is that profitable if I want to execute on that? And then I started executing on it, right? Makes sense? Took time. It took time and observation, you know. And when I started to do that, I started to get profitable entries, and then I made a webinar about it, and then I brought this idea to you guys, you know, and then I started trading on it, and then I started making money on it. But you guys see me taking trades on that, profitable trades. What you don't see is the time I spent, right? The time I spent watching that. So That's what you got to do. You can't just watch one impulse entry webinar and expect to just take impulse entries because now you're an expert on it. No, man. You spend time on it. You got to spend time. How much capital you started in which year? 2016. Was it? Yeah, 2016. $200. All right, let's take a look at this chart here by Apple Crypto. Apple Crypto longs above 159, 950, okay. Sells below this area, okay. Looks good. I'm actually looking at sells below this area here, but this looks good too. All right, James, as opposed to drawing resistance here, why did I draw resistance here as opposed to drawing resistance here? Because this is the most recent area where we broke. So I'm looking at this most recent area. Let's take a look at this trade over here. Lower highs, lower lows, gold, 10 pips secured, 50%, very nice. Very well done. So yeah, we'll see where we form support. Would you recommend us to place paper trades to practice impulse entries? Yes, but only 1 or 2 trades a day. Whether it's a paper trade, or it's a live trade, or it's a demo trade, or it's a trade in your dreams. 1 or 2 trades a day. If you don't stick to that, you will lose. And while you lose, 10% of you are going to start saying, oh, Raja manipulates his trades. Because I'm a loser, I can't win. So this guy is winning, he's manipulating trades. He's manipulating withdrawals. Oh, man. You guys are hilarious. Alright, let's take a look at this analysis over here by Eric. Eric, is a buy above pound yen okay? 159.960 looks good. This looks good. Looks good. So you need a candle to probably, you know, break and close above 159, 950, 960 over here, I guess. We got clean range, so we'll wait. Hey, I want to ask you when it's preferred to wait for a candle to close and when we don't have to wait. Well, you got to wait for the candle to close. The second thing, when we don't have to wait, that's something you learn with experience and intuition as you wait for candles to close and candles don't close. So the first step is to wait for candles to close and then execute on it. How do you deal with over trading and over risking? By just taking 1 or 2 trades. Are you waiting for GG to support to be formed to take buys? Yep, that's how we take buys, for support to form. With gold, do you put the stop loss under, above the previous candle, under and above? First time here feels good. Oh, welcome, Amrit. Welcome. And please, guys, change your name. Change your name. If someone's name is iPhone, there's only one guy whose name is iPhone over here. And everyone else can just change your name to whatever your name is. No, Mac, your name is Macedonian, not iPhone. All those words are getting to your head right now. Took the trade, but thanks for how you taught me to manage risk. This is still a win in my books. Let's take a look over here. Oh, wow. Nice labeling over here. Price came up, created resistance. Okay. Entry was right here. Entry, new 30-minute candle open and made a low. Seen this before multiple times. Risk 1,000 a close trade with $100 loss. Risk management is, oh, very nice. You managed the risk. Very nice. Raja entered the world this day, and this is the day I entered market fluidity. Very nice. I don't know how I feel about that, but very, very nice. Welcome. I recently joined this community. Is there a Zoom link? It's in the New York channel. Do you add onto your trades? Yes. Haven't watched you in months. Glad to be back. Welcome, David Hernandez. Welcome back. Welcome back. How did you enter? Head first or feet in first? Today we'll play the NYC lottery for the first time. Yes. Today I'm looking to stack some lots here today, so we'll see. I still haven't received the Slack invite. Do you know when I will? I got the link for the content bank. The Slack invite should be in your junk mail. Check your junk mail, or send an email to rakeel@theforexenemy.com. I should be in a junk mail. What is the need to analyze the high time frame when most of the time we're looking at the, because if you're looking at the high time frame, you can get where price can move, right? So let's see, for example, if you take a look at gold, the daily, right? Daily is rejecting this area. So if the daily candle will flip bearish, we know it's going to continue pushing bearish. Or if you look on the weekly, right? Now weekly candle is about to close, right? If the weekly candle closes, there's a probability it can continue pushing up to close like a candle with no top wick. And if that happens, that means on a small time frames we're going to get confirmation for buys. But if the weekly candle closes with a wick on the top, then that means on a smaller time frames we will see price going bearish. So I like to look at that, and I like to look back and say that, oh, okay, you know what, I guess we were right on the high time frame. But obviously we're looking for confirmation on a small time frame. Let's take a look over here. So you're looking for buys here. Okay, looks good. Hey Raja, as far as I analyze, my analyzing is really good, but my entry is messed up. Would you give me a tip for that? Yep, go over your trades. Alright. Let's take a look at this buy and sell idea. You're selling below this area. What about this support to the left hand side? You have to take a look at this support. This support, it doesn't really matter because there was clean candles coming down over here. They didn't respect the support. As price moved up, they didn't respect the support, so this support is negligible. You got to look at the bottom one and look at this support over here. So if you test this strategy on other pairs, does it work, or it only works on price action? Works the same everywhere, so you gotta take a look at this. What do you think of Mamba FX trading? They make a lot of money from their signal services. If it does come to that support on gold and it creates a bullish candle, is it confirmation for buys? Yeah, I'm going to be looking for buys, provided that this is a clean move down to create support. If stop loss below previous 30-minute candle is huge, can you go to 15-minute? Sometimes. You gotta assess what's going on at that point. If you can't find Canada, select crypto from the country list and continue as normal. So, yeah. All right, Mac is there with his new tank top. Oh, looks like you got looks like you got water balloons in those arms.
Good morning.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you, my brother?
Great.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Your volume is a bit down. No, your speakers are a bit down, I think. All right, let's take a look. Take a look at this over here. This is a chart. You're looking at TP over here. TP2 looks good. Waiting for the bullish candle. Even though if you like, I think we would need a really strong bullish candle during a time when there's a lot of volume, like, you know, pre-New York, in the next hour or the hour after that, because there was a rejection over here. So that's something that's gonna be important. Are you going to celebrate with the orphanage today? No, tomorrow. They told us to come tomorrow. I'm not 45, man. I'm not that old. You're 10 years off. What's this? I secure 80% at 1-to-1. Every time a new candle bottom wick, it breaks even, moves towards my target. How do I avoid? You can't avoid. You can't. It's how it is. It's how it is, man. It's how it is. Let's take a look at this analysis over here. Oh, you're sending it in Slack. Yeah, we can't open it in Slack. I lost 17% in 2 days over trading. Well, my confidence has shattered. Would you recommend me to pivot trade? Yeah, 1 to 2 trades a day. That's it. 1 to 2 trades a day. Like, I'm not sure if I'm speaking fucking French or like Russian, or I don't know what volume, what language I speak every day, but your confidence is down. You're over trading, you're over risking. Just stick to 1 to 2 trades a day. That's it. How can I manage the risk in this trade? So this is pound yen, close full trade, close. What the hell's going on over here? So you took a sell over here. I'm guessing. I have no idea where you entered the trade. No clue at all. No clue where you entered the trade. So I'll guess you entered a sell. Oh, you entered a buy over here as price broke above the high. Price moved up. Candle closed with no or less wick. Was it? Oh, the 30-minute candle closed bearish.
That's a very tricky zone to be trading at.
So the candle closed bearish, closed another 50%. Yeah, good. You just manage risk. That's good.
Tricky.
Yeah. Wait for a retest and continuation. Yeah. GJ is in a very difficult area to trade. So you'll have to wait. A lot of waiting. Un ou deux trades par jour. Yeah, that's French. Un ou deux trades par jour. Let's see here. How can I close 50% on 0.01 lot?
You got so turned up, you broke the mic. You dropped the mic.
Jesus, man. Is there a lot lower than 0.01? There is no lot size lower than 0.01. How can you close 50% of 0.01? Man, yeah, say it. Just message me in Slack, and we can't have you in Market Fluidity. I'm sorry, we can't have you here. This is just incredible. This is, you know, people are just too nice when they tell them. I mean, man, like there's nothing less than 0.01. There's nothing less than 0.01. You have to go through the database first. You can't come to the live stream and ask questions like that. One thing that made up my mind to join you was your insistence on 1 to 2 trades. Guys, big thing is the broker says they appreciate honesty. Yes, that's true. All right. If I close a lot, if it moves from entry current price, sure. What's this? After I took 1 to 2 trades, should I close the chart and come another day? Yes, just close the charts and come back the next day. This might be a question that wouldn't be good to answer, but it is a problem to share. How much did you pay for your Dominion site to be created? Asking as I've started to code and create websites and so on. So that's a very good question. I paid $0. No, yeah. So the guy wanted me to pay nothing, but I paid him like $1,000. But I do remember when I started a website business. This was like 8 years ago, 9 years ago. So I used to make websites, like web pages, like simple front page, contact page, some blog page, for like small businesses. I used to charge them like, $1,500. I used to charge, like e-commerce stores like $2,500 to set their website up. So they had to provide me their pictures and stuff. So yeah, 1,500 to 2,000 is pretty good, I'd say. How to close 90% of my trade using Magic Keys? You got to go to magickeys.com. You have to, there's a setting actually of Magic Keys. So you go to settings right here and you scroll all the way down. Look for 90. Look for 90 over here. 90, 90, 90, 90. Okay, it's right over here. Percentage position to close custom. Oh, it's set at 25. Should be 90. Yeah, right here. See, percentage of position to close on close custom, 90. So you can hit close custom. And Sayed, listen, instead of using a 0.01 lot, use a 0.02 lot. And then you can close 50%. Because someone in the Raja trading view only way to share charts. Appreciate the response, guys. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Everything we do on the live stream is just for fun and games. Like, don't take it seriously. Don't take things too hard. There's no, our whole approach is to keep this, fun and filled with laughter. Don't get agitated. Don't get, sad because, you're getting roasted or something like that. Because trust me, everyone's going to get roasted.
Trust me, I've gotten roasted.
Yeah, Max the one who's been roasted the most, so.
Probably.
So you guys will get the hang of it.
It's a family-friendly stream.
Yeah. Are you fasting Monday, Thursday? No. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be a waiting day over here today. Nothing's happening. I've decided to trade London session. Apart from letting runners run and closing 50% at 10 pips, do you notice that differences? I think instead of closing 50%, close 90%. Secure as much as you can and then let the runners run. What I've noticed by letting trades run from pre-New York, fucking London and London Open is that most of the trades will continue to run. But obviously you gotta get more confidence. So that's why secure 90% and leave a small position run. Over time, when you're gonna see that there's a statistic that maybe 30% of the trades or 40% of the trades do continue running in New York session, you're gonna start to increase that runner size from 10% to maybe 20%, 30%, 50%. And if you've caught, let's say, one or two runners like Tuesday or Wednesday when there's high volume days, then maybe Thursday, Friday, you're going to be prone to let a whole position run during the London session all the way into New York. So that's what you can do. In the beginning, I always encourage people to secure 90%, because most of the trades, they retrace and you get hit at break even. Hey Raj, if gold breaks 1844, I'm not looking at that 1844, I'm looking at this right over here. Yeah, I'm looking at this support right here. 1844 doesn't mean anything at all. Below 1844, there's wicks and rejections and no. So below 1842 is much clearer. Look, we got clean candles over here, so we gotta wait. I watched your dynamic risk video and I know it will save me more than $500 alone. Market fluidity is definitely worth the money. Amazing. Very nice. Yeah, exactly. It will save you a lot of money. Like even though if you're not in market fluidity, man, 1 to 2 trades a day is gonna help your psychology a lot. You recommend use default settings, and what is your configuration? Nothing. I just changed. Just change what you want to change. You see this close custom button? Close custom. This is the only thing I've changed. I've set this to 90%. Can you make another payment form for market fluidity as we don't use PayPal in your... No. There's only PayPal. I heard your course is leaked. They are selling your course. They're selling old webinars, and obviously, like, you know, when something is really, really, really good, it gets leaked. Like good movies, you know, pirated movies. I'm sorry, I'm new to your channel. Can you elaborate on what you mean by clean candles? Clean candles mean when, see this, clean candles here, right? Price had no problem going up. So these are clean candles, no problems. But when you take a look at this right here, to the left, right over here, and right over here, these are not clean candles. You got rejection and, you know, candles closing side by side over here. Also, if you look at pound yen, this is some very, very tough price action right here. Extremely tough, you know, rejection, this and that. So yeah, I kind of want to take a buy over here, but there's a lot of rejection here, because if you look at this candle here, this was really bullish at one time and it got rejected. So we need a candle to break and close above 159.950 for price to move up. Plus also it's a Friday, you know, don't risk a lot on a Friday. Let's take a look at this trade over here. This is buys above. Okay, looks good. TP up over here, TP up over here. Very nice. Why don't you use volume? I do use volume. Oh wow, look at that. See this here on the 15-minute time frame now? No clean can. Actually, if I remove this area over here, let's just reanalyze this. Yeah, I don't see any need to take a sell over here. Probably below 159.300 would still be my idea for a sell. Would you consider US30 trading? No, because I'm not available to trade at that time. NYSE is when there's volume in US30. Yeah. What caused price to rise on gold yesterday? There was a lot of volume. Oh yeah, there was a lot of volume here. Let's take a look over here. We had rejections on the 4-hour, rejection here, 4-hour rejected here. We had clean candles to the left hand side. Fundamentally, I'm not sure why it moved up, but technically, it made sense to move up. Once we broke above 1823, there was this clean range all the way till, you know, 1835. So yeah, technically that made sense. Fundamentally, I haven't looked into that. Is this a reasonably good trade? Yeah. Close 80% at break even if I'm a 15 pip. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good, because you took some risk off because you were not confident in it, and that's perfectly fine. Whenever you're not confident in a trade, just take some risk off, you know, it's pretty awesome. Oh, that was unemployment news. Oh, okay. I had a heat stroke yesterday, so I had no clue what the hell was going on in the markets. Can I enroll to Market Fluidity with 300 bucks? Can I buy a Gucci bag for 100 bucks? No. No. Does Gucci give discounts? No. No. Does Market Fluidity have discounts? No. No. Every other course has a discount. Yeah. Do you have students who took Market Fluidity course and became profitable? A lot of them. Why don't you use volume? I do use volume. Volume time. I just don't use those volume bars, because those volume bars, they don't help me a lot. The volume time. Right now, there's supposed to be volume right now. And we're just waiting for volume to come in so we can see where price is going to move. Same thing with US30. Here's the thing, man. People want to make $100,000 from trading. They want to make $1 million from trading, but they can't invest 500 in themselves. Do you add material to the database? Yes. Can I enroll in Market Fluidity in June? Yes. But you'll have to email to make sure. Can I still, man, I'm going to block this guy now. If support resistance got broke with clean candle and then support resistance, what? Is it not valid anymore? It is valid as long as it gets retested. How do I get the Zoom link? You can't. Where are Wali Baba videos? Is Wali Baba okay? What happened to Wali Baba? Oh, controller effects. FX accurate. Oh, damn. All right. Wali Baba. Oh, I taught my dog how to fetch and bring the ball back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cute.
All right. Oh. Oh.
Wali Baba.
Wali Baba is gone. Wali Baba is gone. Damn. Wali Baba had 1.9 million views.
Jeez.
Wali Baba is gone. Oof. I have almost 10 million views.
Jeez.
What's your thoughts on only trading gold? I've been doing that for a year now. Yeah, I think it's good. It's profitable. How come you removed the support? Because I'm looking at a break below 159, 300. That's why I removed it. Can the magic keys be customized to Android so one can connect iPhone and MT4 account and use the phone without physical needs? I have no idea. What's your thoughts on trading gold? Controller effects bans you every time you mention your name. See, that's the thing, because whenever you mention my name on certain streams, you will get banned because they don't want you to find out who Raja Banks is.
You're the forbidden fruit.
The
forbidden fruit.
Caught Wickfield scalp pre-London, good trade, even though it's not one-to-one risk reward. Oh, very nice. Wickfield range, full range over here, very nice. What's your take on the psychological numbers? If the psychological numbers, they create technical zones, then yeah, they work. Can we not join market fluidity after 22nd May? Well, that's gonna be, we'll have to see. With the $1 million account, why don't you bet hundreds of lots at once? Because my leverage is 100 to 1 and I can't bet hundreds of lots at once. Why would I do that? That's a lot of risk. I have emailed both email but didn't receive a reply. How can I know my fluidity from Pakistan? If you sent an email, you would have gotten a reply to the right email. Raja, by trading consistent for 3 to 4 months, 1 to 2 trades a day, does it also help every weekend to do sessions? Yes. Simulations? Yes. What is the name of the strategy? Is it breakout? Yes. I feel that when we become good traders, trading feels like printing money. It does kind of feel like that, but also it makes you feel good because you're able to use the information provided to you in the charts much more effectively, right? Because what we see here now is there's a resistance right here, and if you've been trading, you know, with a lot of consistency and patience and discipline, now you know that, okay, the only reason you're going to be executing a trade is going to be, let's say for me, above 1849, and I don't care what price does within this area, so we'll just have to wait because this is the information that's presented to me, and it's totally up to me how I'm going to use this information for my execution. When should we make a full-time transition to trading once we have enough capital? I'm looking to go full-time once I'm trading 100k capital with a large withdrawal. Yes. I would say if your bills are getting paid from trading, then that's a point where you're probably looking to take a jump in full-time trading. Quarter theory, have you used it? No. Buy at the break above the bearish candle right over here on US 30. Yeah, it looks good. You got clean candles to the left and side. Looks good. I want to ask you about the last trade you posted on Instagram. My question is, where was the stop loss after you entered dynamic risk? Well, Mr. Lawi Sadi, you can go to videos and you can go right over here and you can watch that trade. Go watch that trade. The beautiful thing about these webinars are because they are recorded. Is it worth buying the FX simulator for practice back test? I mean, I used it. It's pretty good. Can I trade from inside a prison? If you got Wi-Fi there, but I'm not sure they got Wi-Fi there. Maybe if someone brings in a phone and uses hotspot, you can do that. What's the reason behind looking for the next candle to wick down, Mr. Joneed? You need to go through the database. How's the weather in Pakistan? Hope it's a bit cool. Yeah, it's semi-cool. 34 degrees, not that bad. Where can we get market fluidity jumpers from? Okay, I'll answer that here in a sec. So pound yen, sell below 159, 100, daily fill, wait to go down, 22 pips looks good. Oh, so you're looking for buys above over here, okay. There's a website over here, fxmarketgear.com. Is that the website? Oh, that really is a website. Oh yeah, this is it right here. This is the website right here, fxmarketgear.com. This is still running, eh? I have 7 of these shirts. Info on the webinar, yeah, it will be posted in announcements. What's your thoughts on investing FX profits in real estate? I do that. It's a pretty good idea. I can tell you firsthand, you can trade in prison, but easy to get caught with phone. Oh. No one has replied to me for market fluidity. Yes, if you sent it to the right email, which I posted on my story, you should have gotten a reply. What's your thoughts on binary options? Actually, send the emails again. If you haven't gotten a reply today, send the email again. Yeah. How to best decide the daily buys? By sending a chart of what you think is going to happen, and then we can go over that chart. What about Chinese indicator? Oh, that's just a joke. Using Chinese indicator is just a big joke.
Oh, the currency meter?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Like, look,
somebody said the Chinese calendar.
Yeah.
I'm like, the calendar?
Good morning, Raja boys.
Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you, sir?
Thank you. Doing good, doing good.
Luck to you, inshallah.
Oh, yes. How did you get over being scared to pull the trigger on a trade? Honestly, by just taking 1 to 2 trades a day and going over those trades every day. Yep. So right now, basically, we're just waiting to see what's gonna happen. We're waiting to see what's going to happen. What are your monthly returns? Let's see right here. So April was 34%, March 36%, May so far is 41%, doing pretty good in May, thanks to that big trade I got the other day. January 11%, 2021, entire 2021. Average, I'd say like maybe 30-40% average per month. December was 18%, you know, so they're there. So you can see right here the duration of my trades. So let me break down this duration here. So take a look at this, right? This trade right here, this trade took 19 hours, right? And it got stopped out at break even. This trade right here took a day and 2 hours. It was a swing trade later on. And this I closed at -4%, right? So one at break even, and this one took almost 19 hours and I closed out at 20%. Make sense? This was when Russia invaded Ukraine, an hour and 20 minutes, 25% gain. 15%, this 12%, 8%, 3%, see? 11 hours. See this right here? 5%, 13 hours, right? So just see how many runners did run out of all my trades. They're like, maybe you can count them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 22, 23 people, trades, they ran into bigger swing trades, right? Out of how many trades? Out of, see, look here. Out of 500 trades, maybe 25, 30 trades ran into bigger trades, right? Rest of them, all break even. All of them break even. So if your trades get stopped out at break even, man, look, my trades get stopped at break even too. Look at this, 2 hours, 1%. 1 hour, 0.6%. 0.7, 0.4. Yeah, I can't really zoom in on this chart, but yeah. You get the idea. After trading gold for some time now, you know which day of the week has been profitable. Is the information available to public? No, any day is profitable. Monday is a profitable day. Tuesday, Wednesday. It depends on when there's going to be volume. Depends on what's happening fundamentally. Depends on if we have NFP, FOMC. Depends on if we have CPI. Depends on, you know, like the interest rates that week. It depends on a lot of things. But like any day can be volume based, you know, like sometimes Fridays can be high volume, but if you see right now, price is just ranging, so we don't know. So if we break above 1849 during, let's say, NY Open or NYSE Open, we can say there's going to be volume at that time. So that information is available if you just, you know, watch. If you watch gold. Would you sell GJ? No, sells below 159.300. How to know volume enter the market? Go through the database. Go through the database. Talk about volume. Oh, I mean your MyFX book? No, it's not available to public, no. Alright, let's take a look at this right here. Entry if rejection here. Entry if price break the zone. Also entry if we break above this area. That's going to make sense too. Can I join audio call? Sure. All right. Potential buy above 1849. Great. Looks good. I'm looking at that too. Or an 8% if the next time it breaks the low for bottom wick. Yeah, perfect. Just waiting here. The 4-hour candle is going to close here soon. So yeah, let's see what happens. How you compound your account? By 1 to 2 trades a day. And just, it takes time. Just give it time. What's your recommendation before try one funded account like an MFF? I mean, I don't know. Just be profitable before doing that. Hey Omar.
Hello, Roger. How are you?
Hey, how are you, man? Doing good?
Good, man. Long time, man. It's been like a couple months since I saw you in Dubai that time.
Yeah. Nice.
For sure, man. But yeah, Alicia, I'm just at work right now, innit? So I didn't explain everything that time. So I'm 22. I finished studying. I was studying economics. Finished that, and then during the whole COVID pandemic, it was when I started taking trading seriously. I always wanted to get into like Forex when I was like young, 15, 16, but there wasn't any like mentors around. Like I think even you must have joined 2017 YouTube or something?
Yeah.
With the live streams. Yeah, so around 2015, 2016, because you know how it is, there's like a lot of scammers online and stuff like that. So then when I got to around 2020, that's when I started seeing like a lot of online businesses. Those were the only ones which were really surviving. You know, everyone else was pretty much losing their jobs here in London, and people were being made redundant. And then that's when I started looking at, okay, how can I make a stream of income for myself, which is not dependent upon an employer? And then, yeah, so that's when the journey began for me. I started studying, and then, yeah, I came across you and learned quite a lot of information from your live streams as well. And I joined Market Fluidity about 3 weeks ago as well, because I want to take it to essentially the level where I want to start trading full time, and that. So that's the goal. So attain 100k capital, and with that, make a withdrawal, and then I'll be able to make the transition over, because I'll be able to pay all my bills and stuff. So because I live in a flat, and I pay my bills, I pay my parents' bills as well, contribute to that.
Oh,
and
nice.
Then, yeah.
Nice. So someone asked, is this guy profitable? So what would you say to that, Omar?
Yeah, 100%. So I've been funded for about nearly a year now. So I joined FTMO, so that's a 10k account, and then I'm with my Forex funds as well, so that's another 10k account, so 20k in total.
Oh, very nice. So you're like consistently withdrawing as well?
So withdrawals as well. So I've made about 7 withdrawals now. So my withdrawals range anywhere between about $300 to about 1,100. So that's the most of withdrawal.
That's pretty good, man. Good job.
So I'm just like slowly climbing the ranks with that. But yeah, as more capital, once I get more capital, I'll be able to make, you know, larger withdrawals. But I tend to aim for around, you know, 10% for a monthly gain. So anywhere between 10 to 15% is what I aim for, and just make a withdrawal with that.
Yeah.
So
nice.
months you have like losing months as well, isn't it? So then you need to take that into account as well.
Yeah, I know that's true, but yeah, you're doing good. Inshallah, you know, this is just gonna get better and better.
Yeah,
hey Raja, what about your firm? What's happening your funding firm?
Nothing. We're waiting. When I know more information, I'm gonna tell you guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, I want to go with the 200k account actually. Like I'm currently using my Forex fund, but I just want to put my basket, like put my eggs to different companies to manage the situation if someone will be in trouble. So that's why I'm waiting your company, man.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, once we have more information, we're gonna let you guys know.
Beautiful.
Awesome. If gold has already gone up 3% in the day, then is it risky to enter on? Should we trust price action? You got to trust price action. Do you use the same strategy in high time frame? Yes. We're gonna explain this more on the 22nd. I spent 10k on a shitty course in Utah. Wow, you had 10k for a course, man. You're
and
rich.
In Utah.
You're rich, man, and in Utah.
In Salt Lake City.
You're a rich guy. 10k.
Jesus Christ.
I love the TED Talks and the videos in database. Oh yes. Why you do not give us singles? Because no one likes singles. Broke above the high, should at least dollar above gold at some reverse half dollar. I don't know what language you're talking about. There's a whole day trading university in Salt Lake City. I will talk about it someday. Oh, okay. Okay.
I want to hear about that.
Yeah. I watched a video of you on YouTube about candles. What you mean if it opened, go up without a wick, it means there's no range for it to go down. What you mean with no range to go down? I don't know. Just watch the video again. How long are you planning to do the May 22nd webinar? I think that's going to be a virtual class where it's me on a whiteboard. I think it's going to be for maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. Can we buy bootcamp from commissions doing markets? No. I'm new here, going through the online course now, but I'm still in the beginning. Have you ever used indicators? Yes, I have, but I stopped them. Why? Because indicators lag and price action does not lag. And NNFX, I have no idea what that is.
So Roger, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
So you see, like when you got into trading, you know, how did you come across like Uncle Ted? Was he like someone was he on social media? Was he like in person?
Yeah, I basically started looking into it, and there was this multi-level marketing guy from Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and he posted about Ted because Ted started the Forex thing through him, and he posted about Ted, and I'm like, okay, Ted seems like a pretty reasonable guy, so I started following Ted on Instagram, and yeah, that's it. I messaged him, and then we talked, and I found out he lived like half an hour away, and then that's it. Yeah,
That's cool. Because you know how it is, isn't it? It's like, unfortunately, it's even hard to like come across a trader in real life. It's like not many people are actually into it. It's quite niche, isn't it? Especially in those times as well.
Yeah, exactly. The major part of your profits are from the runners or your secured trades 10 pips. Secured trades 10 pips. I watched Pepito, your student trading on 1 million candles. 1 minute candles. Is this available? I have no idea.
Pepito. Pepito.
Pepito. Alright, 9,000%. Surely there must have been time you risked more than 1 to 2%. Yes, there were times I risked maybe like 5%, 10%. Yeah. But you gotta understand that that percentage gain, it's cumulative. Like it doubles every time you do 100%. So that number doubles every time you do 100%. Can we buy bootcamp from commission during markets? No. How can I send chart? Read the description. What's your thoughts on binary options, champ? I think they're illegal. What's the max lots you can trade on a 100K account? Why do we even think about max lots? Any idea how to get off the gambling aspect? 1 to 2 trades. Did you go to the orphanage, sir? No. Not today. Tomorrow. Hey Raja, what do you think of? I see markets. I can't withdraw my funds from my account. They keep declining my transactions. Maybe there's something wrong. Email them. Maybe you're withdrawing. You can only, from what I know, is that you can only withdraw by the same way you can deposit.
Max.
Yeah. What do you say on SBP advisory against illegal offshore Forex exchange trading? It's just an advisory. They're advising you. There's no law. And illegal means when someone has opened up something without any documentation, that's illegal. But if there's documentation behind it and it's only offshore, it's not illegal. Do you believe in prop firms? I do believe they exist. When are you going to fight Logan Paul? Probably never. How can I join the May 22nd webinar? You failed with that question. Raja, say something in Pakistani accent. Oh no, we don't bob our heads. We're Pakistanis. Indians bob their heads. Hey, Macedonian.
Yeah, it's just always tripping me out.
What do you think about trade with EA? Yeah, I think they're good. In your opinion, how much is sustainable and possible of percentage every month? I think like maybe in the beginning, maybe 5 to 10% is pretty cool in the beginning. And then you can scale from there if you want. What's the max lots you can trade? Guys, stop thinking about max lot sizes. Like, if you really want to blow your accounts by trading max lot sizes, just send me that money. And trust me, it's going to be much safer in my pockets than yours. Probably I'm going to make it more, you know. You're just going to blow it by trading max lots.
Yeah, Roger, I got another question.
Yes.
So you see, how does the tax system work on like FX profits? You see, once you make like over, let's say 10K, you know, from a single withdrawal.
That depends on where you live.
Because this is the thing, like I think in London, they see it as like spread betting, so there's less, it's less tax on it, but you still get taxed a bit though.
Yeah, you should talk to an accountant.
Yeah. That's one of my friends was telling me that the other day, like, oh yeah, you're not paying no tax on your profits. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll just keep that on the low for now, innit? Until I make over that 10K profit.
You set up a company and then you talk to an accountant.
Okay.
All right. Why we not buy gold break above 1846.87? 1846.47. 87 is this is the most recent resistance because the range is too small. This one right here. Mr. Zanabijaz, listen, send a chart. Send a chart. I've said this maybe 6 times to you. I'm not sure what language you understand. Send a chart so we know what you mean, right? 1846.87. Where's that resistance on gold? I don't see it. What time frame you're looking at? What are you looking at? So you need to send a chart so we know what you see. I can't read your mind. There's a resistance right here, 1847, and above this area, the next resistance is like 17 pips away. So if you've been through the database, you know this is not enough range to trade. So I have no idea what's going on. No clue what's going on. So send a chart. I'm trying to make things easier for you. I'm your teacher, that's correct, but you got to help me out with your question here. When's the next time you come to Dubai? Probably July, but I'm not going to be there to take a selfie with you. Hey, there's this guy from the UK called Matt 2 Million, so I think you can check him on YouTube. Oh, I like millionaires. Matt 2 Million. All right, Matt. Oh.
Kind of looks like Mr. Beast, like the UK version.
FT Mon strategy, trade breakdown, price action, Forex strategy. Okay, it's a clickbait right here. And then he has a video. Prop firm medal, scam debunked, my blah 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 blah.
Man, this guy's a dweeb.
How do I pass the FT Mon challenge? How to use FT Mon to quit your 9 to 5? Fucking bullshit, man. You can't quit your 9 to 5, but
and that haircut, Jesus.
Oh, but he has videos, you know, that's good. A lot of effort.
This is fucking 600 views, man.
Roger, you watched one of those videos already.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, this one, yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did. Look.
Yeah, I did.
Damn. History.
Hey, Raja. We are currently in gold range, but if we create support from the bottom of the range, can we buy from the bottom of the range, like over here? No. I'm not going to look for a buy. I'm going to look for a buy above 1849. You can quit your 9 to 5 by trading, bro. Sure. But the guy here meant by doing FTMO. Like, you guys have problems hearing? Like, what's going on? Your hearing aid is running out of batteries today? Like, come on.
Yeah, Roger, I've got a question. So how do you decide when to essentially hold a trade for, let's say, more than 100 pips in comparison to
Pre-London and London Open.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by that? Well, you hold it through. You hold it through both of the sessions.
No, because from what I've seen is that trades are most likely to run in higher pips. Like trends are most likely to happen from pre-London till NY Open. Yeah, so you gotta watch, and then you gotta see that, okay, how you could have executed the trade. So that's what I do. I try to see if there's clean range on, let's say, like the 4-hour time frame. So let's take a look at this right here. So let's say, for example, okay, let's say, for example, price breaks above. So this is just an example for people who are not too smart. Just understand this is an example I'm giving right now.
Yeah.
So let's say above 160, 150, right? You have all this clean range here to the left hand side on the 4-hour time frame. And if the 4-hour candles, if the 4-hour candle is breaking above this area, then I'm going to look at the smaller time frame, like the 1-hour time frame, 30-minute time frame, and I'm going to see if they're creating a support or not. If they're creating a support, that means that there's a high probability for that support to hold and the 4-hour candle to continue pushing through pre-London, London Open up till NY session, right? That's what I've seen, that mostly that does happen. Now, I don't hold trades running into, I don't hold trades like, you know, through New York session, because New York session is when we have some retracements. Yeah.
Because I've noticed as well, like for me anyway, because I like to trade around 2:30 p.m. So that's New York session. So around 2:30, 2:45 p.m. London time. And then usually there's like one clean move of like, let's say around 70, 80 pips. And then if you go to yesterday, for example, because I can show you it.
Maybe if you can send that to me privately, we can do that.
Oh,
right?
Sure.
Because like we have around 2,600 people watching, and I really don't want to make this into a, like, you know, a personal, like one-on-one or something like that, like, you know.
Oh, okay, no.
With the 1,000 USD account, what's the idea lot size? Like maybe 0.1, 0.2 lots is good. Still pretty good. So let's see over here.
Yeah, GJ is on a daily resistance and like right below a weekly demand zone. Tough.
Yeah, very tough price action today. Zoom people talked about their feelings instead of going through database. That's correct. I want to get admission in market fluidity, but want to make payment through local bank. Just email. Email the email in, yeah, the last email in the description.
Roger, I know someone was asking about risk management a while ago. So just like you say, like, think about it, guys. For every 1,000 is 0.1, right? If you got $1,000 account, you're trying to open a 1 lot and you get stopped out 10 pips. That's $100, right? So you're left with $900. You only have 10 trades with 1 standard lot. So like for every 1,000, the best way to do it is 0.1. Think about it as that way.
That's correct. How did your wife feel about trading? The only person that should feel anything about what you do is yourself. So just let that sink in. What's the concept of buy low, sell high as range of support resistance of? What's your views on this, good or bad? Signed up for course with leverage 30-1. Yeah, 30-1 is still pretty good. I know that's the max leverage you can get in Australia and New Zealand. But yeah, 30-1 is still pretty good. 100-1 is still pretty good. I mean, if you can risk like maybe 2% max or 3% on 30-1, I think it's okay. It's not too bad. But if you want high leverage, then you got to look at offshore brokerages. Like, you know, there are a lot of them. Can you restart the challenge to push a 50K account to heaven? No. Why would I want to make less money when I can make more? Funding can't make you quit 9 to 5. Only your money can make you quit 9 to 5. Is that right? Yes, and yeah. I say that. Like, I mean, if you're consistent, then yeah, you can quit your 9 to 5 from funding accounts. If you're consistent, profitable. I'm not trading Forex now due to work timings, but I'm getting into stock market thanks to your teachings. Oh, nice. Very well done. What do you think about Lamborghini? Is he legit? I don't know. Miami is an illusion. Can Australians get higher leverage through Dominion? Yes. Hey, sir, can I use PayPal to fund my Dominion Markets account? No. Magic Key support is bad. After so many emails, they never sorted a problem with cTrader. Send an email again. I'm gonna pull out my whip and I'm gonna make sure they respond to you. Alright, let's take a look at this chart over here. Do you think impulse entry can enter here? Probably. I'd want to see a candle to break and close below this area. Yeah, I'd want to see a candle to break and close below this area. So let's see. Can you elaborate more on funding accounts and the negatives of going down that route? No. Why are you satisfied with 2 trades a day if the chart provides you with more entries? Because I don't want to overtrade. Was the physical magic keys enter keypad disabled by the programmer? It seems not to function. You need to go through the documentation that comes with it and go through the FAQs we have and the forum we have on Magic Keys. What advice would you give to someone who is knowledgeable in Forex but struggles with discipline? 1 to 2 trades a day and go through the database. But seriously, 1 to 2 trades a day. If it break and close below 1842 and it considered sell, we should not worry about the 1841 support. No, then we can maybe trust the volume to continue pushing price down. Because the volume is going to be here. I mean, we have NY Open coming in 15 minutes. I lost the USB for my Magic Keys email support. Do we take into consideration the DXY? I don't take DXY into consideration at all. But guys, seriously, go hit the like button on this stream. Hit the like button and subscribe to this channel so a lot of other people know about this channel. It's amazing resource, wealth of knowledge over here. Seriously. What's your win rate? Maybe 50%, 55, 60%, something like that. See right over here. Alright, so my win rate is 50%, 50.8%. My losses are 37%. My break even is 11%. This is on pound yen, right? On gold, my win is 62%, losses 36%, break even 0.9%. Average win of 17,000, 10,000 total lots traded. 3 trades have been closed at break even. Overall risk reward on gold has been 1 to 3 pip based and 1 to 5 profit based. Oh, nice. So with the risk I use, I'll need to take 670 consecutive losing trades to empty account. On pound yen.
Damn.
Yeah.
a lot of trades.
And with the risk I've used on pound yen, I'll need 2,000 consecutive losing trades to empty account.
You can close your eyes and just click.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
Roger, quick question. How do you change that font right there? Like if I wanted to put that font in blue.
Which font? This one?
That font, yeah, that font.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
know.
that's some magic keys? I don't think you can.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, because on my magic key, my background is white, so it doesn't pop up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's a good question. Let's see over here. These are all the inputs, so I'm not sure it's going to do anything. Yeah.
I didn't see any white on there.
Yeah,
Alright.
I don't know. That's a great question. Can't even right click it for like settings or anything.
No, I don't think you can.
Yeah, that's something we can have in the next update or something. Oh,
No.
Oscar's background is white and the text shows in black.
What?
So it's either black or white. Just
Okay.
based on your background.
Oh, maybe you got to change this. See, if I
change your
change
foreground to black.
foreground to blue, oh, it changes blue.
Oh, yeah, it's the foreground.
Yeah, there we
foreground.
go. Yeah, there we go.
But then your numbers are going to change too, the price.
Pronounced. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Mr. Abid lost 3% today, hoping to recover. No, call it a day. You're going to lose more than 3%. Call it a day. 3% is a win right now, so call it a day. Don't revenge trade. Listen to all these people in the gulag here. 90% of the gulag does not use their brain, but if they say don't overtrade, don't overtrade. What? Can I know your high stop loss in pips till today? 40 pips. How long did it take you to turn profitable since you're trading? Almost a year. Last year of trading, were you already in profit or break even earlier losses? I made back my losses probably by the end of my second year. Gold is dropping, yes. So gotta wait for this candle to close. See this? We're at this rejection area right here. We're at this rejection area on gold. This whole area is a rejection area. So we gotta wait. So we have to wait. What have you done to your hair? You have rich people hair now. What about that guy, Jeff Bezos?
And he's got no hair.
Well, probably he's the richest of the rich.
Yeah.
Richest of the rich have no hair.
The richer you get, the less hair you get.
Yeah. If gold closes below 1842 with 2020 trades, then lose 1,000 just 3-4 trades. Now I don't trade losses. Oh. And my volume can't break rejection zone on gold. Well, then my volume is not here yet. राजा भाई ईमेल चेक करें यार आप सही ईमेल पे भेज दो ईमेल rakeel@theforexfamily.com तो उस पे आपको रिप्लाई आ जाएगा आज शाम को बल्कि आज शाम को तो मैं जा रहा हूँ चाइनीज खाने तो उसके बाद ही रिप्लाई आएगा फिर लेकिन आएगा जरूर Did you get into the gold trade yesterday? No, I didn't take any trade yesterday at all. So yeah, we got almost like 10 minutes left for the candle to close. And we're gonna wait. And then we will wait. I want to thank you for the stream. I've learned so much from you since the last year. I'm trying to use your suggestion, but I have a problem with FOMO. Can you advise me? FOMO. Fear of missing out. You have to miss out, and then you got to take a look at that and see why you're missing the trade or what's happening. Looks like gold is going to go up for buys. Yeah, we need some confirmations here first. All right, Raja, on MT5, where do you find those thick lines? Oh, these thick lines, you got to make them thick. They're not thick when they come out. You got to make them thick. You go to properties, and from here you can make them thicker. You can make them thinner, and then you make them thicker. You can make them
thick, boy.
That's how you make the line thick, just like
boy,
Max
thick.
Arms.
Thick as orange, boy.
How to post the chart in the chat. I'll tell you this right now. So open this up and then click right over here in this camera, right? And then choose copy link to chart image and then send it in the chat.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Raja, you don't think to have a potential buy because on 1842 it's a support where it's the price take off. If the next 15 minutes with the New York volume break the high of this current candle?
Not really, because even if I look on the 15-minute time frame, right, and if we do form a support, and if we break above, let's say 1844.32, this is like a 17 to 18 pip range, right? So for me, it's not going to be enough. If an opportunity presents itself above 1849, and if I just compare a buy above, 1844 and 1849, a buy above 1849 looks much more attractive, rather than the buy above 1844. You get me?
Because if you look at 4 hour candles, it look like it's make a wick down and going up.
Yeah, exactly. And the 4-hour candle is going to close in about 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you got to ask yourself that in 1 hour, will the 4-hour candle go bullish?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And for that to happen, for the 4-hour candle to go bullish, you need this candle or the next candle to break above this rejection, right? And then to break above 1846, this resistance right here. Because if I put a line, just one sec. So if I put a line right here, and if I go to the 4-hour, oh yeah, that's the point where it goes bullish. So if this 4-hour candle is going to go bullish, I think keeping your idea in mind, I think it would be much better to maybe take a buy above, like 1846 if you really, really want to risk it.
Okay, thank you.
Like that makes sense,
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's take a look at this. Mahdi, we can't open this chart layout for you. If you're the owner of this chart, you need to be able to log in. If you wish to see someone else's chart, then please ask the owner. So I'm asking you, Mahdi, the owner, to enable chart layout sharing. Now, if you ask me how you do that, I have no idea because I've never shared charts. So
Mahdi.
All right, let's take a look at this over here. This is a resistance right here. Why don't you sell this candle? Why don't you sell this candle? Because there's rejections right here. There are rejections. That's why I don't want to sell. Like if I look on the 30-minute, this is all rejection right here. So I want this candle to close below where these candles closed. And then maybe with the NY open volume, we can continue pushing down. Raja shared charts so we can roast you. Oh shit.
Oh shit! Put you on the chair. I'll fucking lit you.
Or maybe I'm gonna share the chart like this. Hey guys, this is my analysis.
What is that? A gamma ray?
Yeah, that's I don't know what this is. This is not sure. What is this? Yeah, GAN fan. This is the GAN.
fan.
Yeah, this is the fan.
Gang.
Yeah.
The lazy analysis.
Price sliding down on gold. Yes. So, oh, maybe we're gonna get an opportunity to sell gold at NY Open. Yeah. How far back do you look at rejection levels? Probably the most recent zones or areas. Okay, GG is also moving up over here. Jonathan 1.K. Oh. How can we increase our risk-reward ratio? By taking good entries. And sometimes my risk-reward ratio is not the best. But I think if you can manage risk, having a great risk-reward doesn't really matter. Because if your risk-reward is, let's say, negative by 1 point, and if you're managing risk as price goes in drawdown, then you're losing less than what you would have lost in that negative risk-reward. And sometimes you lose so less that if you compare that to your potential win, that looks like a positive risk-reward. Like, I'm not sure if that makes sense to you, but it makes sense. What's this? How to get magic keys? You can't. Can you see my chat? Yes. What do you think? This is a recorded show? Hey, can you see my chat? If gold doesn't create a top wick, do we enter on a trade? Well, that's totally up to you if you want to enter on a trade. What I'm going to do is I'm going to enter a sell when this candle closes. So let's take a look over here. This should be a very, very, very good trade. So if the candle closes and I enter a sell, my stop is going to be around 25 pips. And potential move, we're looking at about 46 pips over here. So this looks like a very attractive proposition that the market is offering us. All this positive information, which leads us to believe, well, leads me to believe that price can continue down. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Pretty good. Technically, however, though, we do need this candle to close well below 1842 so we can substantiate this sell probability. You see my English, Mac? Right?
Yeah.
Great
awesome.
English, right? Professional.
From Oxford. Congratulations.
Someone from Oxford. Yes, very professional use of language here.
Professor.
This is the same setup from a few days ago. Yeah, I kind of remember that too. So we'll see. It all depends on how this candle closes. See what pound yen is doing here. Pound yen is creating a support, but the next candle goes right into these rejection areas. How?
Yeah, but like on GJ, it's got a hold like the 159,500 and break above like 0.800 to 160 flat. Take off.
Yeah, this buy till 159,970 looks tougher than the sell on gold looks below 1841.
Yeah, gold looks good.
Yeah.
Gold.
Hey, thank you. Yeah. If you want to enter, if the candle breaks the low over here, yeah, because the only problem is going to be if we close right here and the break of the low is like 13 pips away, then it's tough. Or maybe what I want to do is if price retraces, I'll just take a buy over here. because they're rejecting, and then we're anticipating the next candle to reject as well. You know?
You would have won it.
Like right here. And just watch it with an eye of a hawk. Just watch it, because if it comes to your drawdown or entry point, then you got to be able to quick enough to close it. But at the same time, you got to be able to be quick enough to secure profits. You got to be quick. Is this a legendary trade? No. This is not a legendary trade at all. This is taking a chance. This is taking a chance over here. Now I wonder how many people are in the same buys. Especially in the gulag. Yeah. Just got out of it right here. Character building day. Yeah, a lot of waiting over here today. A lot of waiting here. Like this sell, you know, I lost like what, 200 bucks. It's whatever, man. My commission is 175, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and that's not the stop loss.
Yeah, exactly. When you're looking at 4-hour off stream and take traders during London, are you batching off TradingView Dominion 4-hour? I'm looking at, you know, the smaller time frames. I'm looking at the 1 hour and the 30 minute. I'm looking at maybe clean ranges to the left hand side on, I've seen like multiple liquidity feeds are almost the same. So then you can gauge it by looking at the, like, you know, the 1 hour time frame, 30-minute time frame, to maybe understand where the next candle can go. So as it's coming down over here, maybe I want to give my gold buy a second chance, right? Would you look at gold if it breaks the previous low? This one right here, it's tough. We'll see, because if we break below this area, it's like a 24 pip stop, you know, and we've had 2 rejections now here. We got one rejection, you know, so this is a rejection area here after all. So it's we gotta be very cautious. Yeah, gotta be very cautious. Because if these wicks were smaller, then it would have made perfect sense. So 820, see, I was just about to say 820. The 820 comics open, I think that would be it. I don't know what a comics open is, but I've just heard about it and I've seen it and it makes sense to me. Wagwan comics, yeah. Comics open. Let's do some studying over here.
So Roger, what I'm thinking, if this 15-minute candle right here closed below this level right here and the next 15-minute candle breaks, we could take those sells.
Or I think this is just a liquidity to just go up. If we respect this low right here.
If we respect that low. Yeah, because we did close above that area.
Yeah, so if price comes to 1841.20 and we take a buy, the stop is going to be 2 pips. Oh!
Gulag, this is a high risk trade.
But if we break the low, then we're moving down. But I'm just gonna sit out now. Let's take a look on the 4 hour. 4 hour, oh yeah, 4 hours also about, this is the make or break 4 hour candle. If we break below these lows, look at this. 1840, 1841-ish. It's
looks like it's gonna dump.
Yeah, probably fill this wick right here. And weekly can look like a big rejection. And daily can reject that as well after that move up. But only if we break that low. Retail traders heavily bullish. Oh wow, then this is a sell. If retail traders are bullish, let's take a look right over here. Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Wanda open positions, right? That's the thing. Open positions. Where is it? Positions. All right, let's take a look at this over here. See, we're at 1842. We're pulling back. This is probably a liquidity grab. I think retail traders are in sells. That's what they're doing. Try to open these open positions over here. We can always find that on Forex Factory here as well. Oh, there we go. Current open positions. I don't know what's this based off of. It's the largest Forex. Okay. Gold. Where's gold? Oh, gold is not here. Yeah, gold's not here. Okay. Why isn't gold over here? Probably it's not regulated on big Forex brokers. XAU buy. Oh wow. Very tricky over here. Raja has been googling NFTs. Yeah, this is like maybe a month ago, you know, 2 weeks ago, because now all the hype about NFTs have died, you know, like no one really talks about NFTs now. Everyone's all quiet. Oh, money with NFTs. Everyone's all quiet now. Let's take a look over here. NFT volume. 10.7 billion. Oh wow. I don't even know what the total was. Oh, 23 billion in trading volume. NFT sales surge to, damn. It's crazy. I know those Bored Apes lost value, right? That's what I heard. Oh. Bored Apes NFT
Club.
Value? Where do you check these values? Where do you check how much? NFT OpenSea, I guess.
On OpenSea, yeah. I think OpenSea makes more money than what people sell NFTs make.
Yeah.
You know, because they collect some, like, the gas fees and all that.
Oh,
so
what?
whoever came up with that website. Wow,
these are 0.5 Ethereum. This is not the right one. Oh, that's a fake one. How do we get to the NFT? Oh, no.
Bored Ape. Yacht Club.
Bored Ape Yacht
That's
Club.
the first one.
Whoa, wow, man. 490 Ethereum. 60
Ethereum. Money laundering to the extreme.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That ain't Ethereum also. Yeah, there's no volume, you know, like, I mean, if we haven't seen any volume now, maybe at 820 COMEX, we're gonna try to do that, would be, but, oh, what's this, guys? This is Solana, 490 Solana. How much is that in USD? Solana. Oh, $1. Oh, what? $1? So these are worth $500 now. But why? I thought they were worth millions. This is not the right one.
That's the right one, bro.
No.
No? And they all look the same to me.
Yeah, this is not the right one. Oh, there we go. Someone sent a link. Someone was kind enough to send us a link. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is the right one over here. 90 Ethereum. So when they go on an auction, let's say it says like 6 days left. What does that mean?
Check on the bids. How many bids? How many people are actually bidding on it?
Floor is, you can see it for how many it sells. Click on activity. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. 105. Yeah, they did decrease in price. Because I thought some, oh yeah, here they are, the expensive one. 450,000. They didn't decrease in price at all.
Logan Paul has the one that's like a million something, like 1,200,000.
I got the wrong information, Max Stack.
Damn, we got the wrong info. We were about to buy some apes.
Yeah. Oh, look at
We're about
this.
to splurge. Splurge on the apes.
Yeah, I think this COMEX Open will push gold further. COMEX Open above 80. So yeah, we were right. Could have given gold another chance right down over here.
You would have sniped that.
Yeah,
Ew.
snipe that. Exactly. You can take a buy now and then let price move up.
Freaky Friday.
COMEX Open is gonna happen in very soon. In 5 minutes. I got that shit. Got what? What did he get?
You got the bug.
The bug? Oh, the Bugatti.
Yeah.
Nice.
The bug.
That's amazing. Runner got stopped out at 0.5 pips and closed around 5.5 pips, 50%. I'm going to wait. Nice. Yeah. They must be right now because once we cross above 1846, the 4 hour is gone. Bullish. Pound yen is also coming down over here now slowly. Yeah, we broke that high. There's volume in the market, and yeah, should easily come up towards 47 and then move on towards 48. So COMEX Open should continue pushing price up. This might become the norm over here now. Thanks to Ted. What is this COMEX Open anyway? COMEX Open. 6 p.m. Eastern. That's not right. Open in NY. All right. Yeah, Ted's right here. Ted, explain to us. What does this mean? COMEX Open.
It's
the gold market opening.
Well, that's just for futures, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's a futures market.
Yeah, so it's futures. So you got a good pump.
Yeah, nice. So we're gonna see whether we get that pump up over here. COMEX Open.
Gotta pump it up.
Some retracement and then boom. Pound yen is also moving down. This range was too small to even think about executing this trade. This range right here was just too small. 159, 340, stuff like that. Oh. All right.
135 bits, but then that's only about and a half. Okay, maybe on partials on the runners, maybe $300 on the bear.
So the trap phone. Bump it up. Theodore Roosevelt.
What's up?
So COMEX is just like futures for gold, right?
Yep, that's the futures market for gold.
I've never seen it like at 820.
And just go on their website.
Check it out now.
Oh boy, the comments are here. This is the comments right here. Comics. Comics. We're gonna call this the comic strategy. How to learn the comics strategy.
That's easy. So here's the situation. This is the story for today. The futures market is opening very strong for the US dollar. So that means the equity market is probably going to push gold down. The play here is basically if you got in buys right now, you would hold this probably till about 8:30, 8:45. That'll start to then diminish and you'll start to hit a rejection around the top of, I guess, the daily candle that's current right now. So I think the top of the daily candle is like 1849, something like that. Come 9:30, that'll pull back and it'll probably start to dip and that'll retrace and then drive further down. So you have two options today. You could either take the trade right now, knowing that the futures market is pretty good and gold will probably retrace a bit, or you can wait till 9:30 and get a better entry when you see the exact way the market is moving. I prefer just to exit, so I took buys right now and I just got out. I don't need to play much further. There was like a $3 move here in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But that's sort of the idea, because we may break the high currently, like, you know, you're looking at, like you said, 1848, 1847, but it's going to be very tough. So I think your original idea of sells below like 1842 is probably valid, but it'll be later on in the morning. So I think if people want that, that might be your safer route, just because the equity market is opening up positive, and every week or every day this week, the equity market's opened positive, huge with these numbers. Gold has dropped significantly. It hasn't continued up. So, I mean, there might be an opportunity there for sells later on. So it's just how you feel in terms of what you want to do. But buys here were good because of the fact that we had that pull down at 7 a.m. So you're right with the liquidity grab, and then it just drove right back up into the range.
Did you see that drop on indices yesterday?
Yeah,
it was crazy, right?
Yeah,
insane.
Yeah, this is where you can get that link. I mean, it's just the pre-market data, you know, so it's all,
right there, yeah.
all positive. That's what I thought initially too. Like, you know, I'm sorry, Mac. Like, you know, by NY Open, we may get that drop, but couldn't really get like a stronger close right below this area, because I saw the data. I'm looking for positive. So you're right. Maybe it's likely to drop at NYC.
Yeah, and that's what confuses people. People get like sort of stuck, and it's unfortunate. Like, I mean, but then, so you play all the different factors today. So today's Friday, end of the week. So, you know, there might be a bit of a pullback for next week's candle to continue to trail up. I think long-term, I think we see gold hitting about 1860 just based on the current structure of the market. But right now you might see Friday, there might be a little bit of a pullback. This is the tough part, because this range, if you look on the hourly, we're coming into a rejection area again. So that's where you would play off that range, and you could have been like, okay, I'm going to drive up to here. So what you may want to do is wait till 8:30. You might get a pullback one more time, and then you might break through to the top of this range. So the top of the range, exactly where you have 1849, we may hit that, because you're essentially, what you're saying is you're basically saying this was your support. You'll get one more drop down here, and then you'll just get a drive up like that, and it'll come to this top, which basically fills this wick. And if we know from like just normal data, whenever we have a rejection wick and we're driving into that momentum of that rejection, it drives through rather quick. So it'll be a quick spike, and then you'll have to reevaluate at that time. But if you notice, anytime we hit a rejection area or a previous rejection area, now we're going in momentum. So what I mean by we're going in that direction, you get a quick spike right through it, whether it's going up or going down. You're going to get a quick spike through that area because it's no longer rejection. It's like a valid sort of highway for volume to flow through.
So that how can you get a mod? You come here at 6:30 every day. You come here at 8:22. I need you to be here at 6:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, need to be here at 6:30. Yeah, so that's basically what you're doing. I mean, I think if you take sells, you're waiting for a candle to pop up here, and then you're looking for that drive down. Ideally, if this hour candle goes up and then creates this wick here and starts to reject here, that 9 o'clock you're going to get this basically. So you have this, and then continue that way. So you have both opportunities. It's just the sell may take a longer time for it to appear, and you may need more confirmations, and you might find it happens at like 9:30 or 10 o'clock Eastern time. It's not going to happen for the next hour. So you can say, okay, I'm going to try and take buys, but my range is a little tighter, and I have to be aware of that. So this might be a tougher trade to take now, since you missed all this move up. But I still think you have to here and then eventually up to here. So, I mean, you still have room. But I mean, once again, where's your stop loss going to be and how you're going to manage your trade? This was sort of your best spot, because it's like, if we don't break this, like Raja said, we're going up. So it was pretty easy. And then you say, well, what's your stop loss? It's like, well, you don't need a stop loss because you have rejections here, knowing we're going back up and knowing that all the structure of the market is going to go bullish for the time being, because of the fact that, the market's going to set up to drop later on. So you could have used all that as confluence.
Yeah, amazing. I hope you guys are listening, because that was some invaluable information right there. Comet strategy. That's what we're going to call it now, Ted.
You know what? It works. It works until it doesn't. I've seen it where it sort of drives up, and then I see it where it like sort of just screws around with the market. I haven't tested it enough for it to have like a valid sort of like, hey, this is what you're going to do every single time you see it. It's just mainly with market structure, and to be honest, market structure has been pretty choppy lately in terms of just getting ready to go. What I found too lately in the last month, the algorithms have shifted in the way that they're running the market. Like the 8 a.m. move used to be pretty strong. Like we used to get a pretty strong 8 a.m. move consistently. Now it's starting to taper into like 9:15, 9:30. We're getting a stronger move in the equity market rather than in the, in this market here at 8 a.m. And the other thing is too, I'm looking now a lot more at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. seems to be a little bit cleaner off of the 6 a.m. candle. 7 a.m. seems to give you that, like a good direction, whether it's a buy or a sell for the time being. But that hour candle is usually relatively strong. It's not very choppy. So sometimes I'll take buys between like 7:30, or like I'll take positions between 7 and 7:40, or 7:30 and 7:45. It seems like you can get a nice rip of like 15, 20 pips there, and then, come back in at like 8:15 or so and see if you can grab more. The other thing I've noticed too is 8:30, between 8:30 and 8:45. That's relatively a clean move just before the market starts to do some wonky stuff around 9 o'clock, because we're obviously setting up for the New York Stock Exchange. So there's been like little nuances like that. So I've been trying to play off those different ideas.
So it works until it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, you can see here with gold on the hourly, it's like almost like we're consolidating, but we should finish the top of that range.
Yeah. On the next daily zone, it has like 1867.
Yeah, I have 18. Well, I have 1852 for the top of that daily range, but I don't think we're gonna get there today. I mean, if we do get there today, it's really good, but I think you might get the weekly pullback for the time being here, and then it might drive again. Although you might find that the weekly candle, you're in that weekly zone right now with the weekly candle, so you might get a pullback, or you know, obviously it might just go all the way through. But for right now, I think people should be waiting till about 8:30. Like I said, if you're taking, if you want to take sells are going to have to be below 1841 or so. I think at this point, and I think if you're taking buys, you know, you have buys up until 1849, and then you just have to reevaluate at that point.
I too have observed algorithmic shift in some major pairs have witnessed volume an hour later than usual. Yeah, I mean, those things happen, you know, like sometimes you have that stretch of days where things worked at certain times, you know, they're not working at that time, you're seeing them at the later, like, you know, later stage of the session. Let's take a look over here. Why did we not buy on the 30-minute close right here? What's this?
Why?
Because there was no range. I think we talked about this. There was no range. There was like a, you know, 10 pip range to this resistance, and 19 pips, 17 pips. So I'm gonna head off over here, everybody. Thank you, Mac and Ted and Omar.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy your birthday.
Enjoy your birthday, buddy. Happy birthday.
Thank you, buddy.
Happy birthday.
Big 100. Big 100.
Roger, man, have a nice day.
Oh, shit.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Are we going to SDK tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna go to STK tonight.
The Pakistani version.
Happy birthday.
The Pakistani
Happy
version.
returns of the day. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Raja.
All right. Thank you.
It's the Gulag birthday.
The Gulag birthday.
Birthday, dear legend Raja.
Okay, let's do this.
Happy birthday.
We're gonna invite the Gulag over here. Oh, can't invite the Gulag.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, invited the Gulag over here.
Happy birthday, Raja Bang.
Holy.
Happy birthday.
Gulag is coming here now.
Happy
Enjoy them
birthday,
profits,
Raja. Happy birthday, Raja.
Happy birthday,
Birthday to Raja. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Raja.
People are coming in.
Happy birthday, Raja.
Happy birthday, big bro. Love you.
Happy birthday,
Raja. Happy
We were sending, I was trying to send the link to the Gulag, but the Gulag is moving too fast. They don't even know what else going on.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, man. Send the link, man. You broke the tradition. Every year we send the link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent the link to those guys.
They give it
Ready
Yeah,
for
thank you for showing us all those scammers
Mr.
on
Malik.
Instagram.
Roger, enjoy them profits, man. I'll say, put your feet.
Yo, this guy has a bot on. Malik comments.
Happy birthday, Roger.
Happy birthday,
Raja. Happy birthday, man. From Portugal. Happy birthday.
Oh, Portugal. Thank you, man.
Happy birthday, Raja.
We have like 300 people. Okay, awesome.
Happy birthday.
Anyway, take care, everybody. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Happy birthday, Raja. Happy birthday.
Awesome. Take care. We'll see you guys.
Happy birthday from South Africa, Raja.
We got bands over here from everywhere.
Birthday, Raja.
We got Alfonso.
Cool. No.
South Africa, Raja. We got Chaz chicken over here. It's like the fish market here today.
Money.
Yeah, Mohammed Tayyib over here. Oh, Josh signed in. Nice.
It's
We got rich.
I got Josh.
Okay, Raja, all the way from South
Okay.
Africa.
I'm coming to South Africa, don't worry. Don't worry.
South Africa, Raja.
NFC.
Birthday, Raja.
Adios.
Blessed today.
Adios, amigos. Take care.
You are the best.